Episode 2, the only simulator you'll need. This was a bit of a tough one for me when I started because there's so many options and also so many popular FPV pilots all saying to go for this one or that one. I have tried most of the main ones like Velocidrone, Liftoff and DRL Sim, but there is only one simulator that is actually worth talking about. And that one is, drumroll, DRL Sim. This is by far the best simulator to ease your way into the hobby with. It's got a whole bunch of features that are actually geared towards beginners as well. It has a tutorial course which goes from beginner to pro, and it's actually how I learned to fly FPV. It is the option to just fly around on your own or even with a mate, or a little bit later down the track if you feel like racing, you can do that too. It really is the all-in-one hub for all of your simulator needs, and in my opinion has the best and smoothest user interface out of any of the other simulators. There is a link to the simulator down in the description box below. So let's get you going by plugging your controller in that you bought after the last episode and starting up the DRL simulator. Once it's downloaded the maps and arrived at the main menu, head down here to your hardware. If it's saying no hardware, try turning your controller on and then re-plugging it in. Or if it's like my TX16S, make sure it's in the USB transfer port and not the charging port. They can be separate on some controllers. Anyways, next up, hit quick calibration. This is going to take you through a series of movements to perform on your controller. Just follow the steps until you reach here. This little drone in the corner is to test to make sure everything is set up properly. So try grabbing your left stick and moving it up. You'll want to make sure that the drone performs the same movement here as this is your throttle stick, so when you move that stick up, the drone flies up. If it happens to do the opposite, no worries, just hit invert here and it'll fix your issue immediately. Now go ahead and check the rest of your controls. Left and right on the left stick should rotate your drone left to right. Up and down on the right stick should pitch your drone forwards and then backwards. Then finally, left and right on the right stick should tilt your drone left and right. Once you've got that sorted and working properly, great. You've just set your controller up and gotten it ready to fly in the sim. So head back out to the main menu and scroll across to the right. You'll see this train option, which is exactly what you'll be heading into. So click into that, head over to the beginner basics, and then take on your first mission. This is going to take a lot of patience and commitment, but give this your best shot and take a few breaks between tries if you need. Right, so there's a little bit of homework per se to end this episode, and that is that you actually need to go and get some practice in this week. Try to round up around 10 hours on the simulator, and if possible, complete all of the beginner missions. You won't be needing these skills ready for next week's episode, but you sure as hell will be for the week after. So thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. See y'all!